Welcome inside the Gallogly Event Center as the UCCS men get ready to take on Jasmine Jeffcoat. I'm Jason Carter, and Jasmine, the men coming off not such a pretty showing last night.
Yeah, definitely wasn't what we're used to seeing from this UCCS men's basketball team, but we're hoping that they got good rest last night and they're ready to come out fighting. John L played really great last night. He was fighting for every possession he had, so we're hoping to see that same energy from him.
To kind of wrap up the women's game, though, that just happened, the ladies from UCCS played really well for second quarter, most of the third quarter, just couldn't quite get over the hump, though.
Yeah, unfortunately for the women's, I thought they played really, really hard. It was towards that end of the fourth quarter. They just couldn't put everything together. But we got another week coming up. I know the girls are energized and ready to play for next week. So just looking forward for those next games.
Hopefully the men can rebound both for UCCS so that they can earn the split, as well as following last night's loss against Colorado Mesa. So the guys certainly not used to the type of showing as they lost by 16 last night. And to be perfectly honest, that score probably – the game honestly probably wasn't that close throughout.
Yeah, definitely towards the end they were picking up a couple easy best buckets, but it was definitely a tough game last night.
So we take a look at the starting lineups. First for visiting Westminster, they're going to go with Jeremy Dowdle, Taylor Miller, Donovan Avila, Drake Middleton, and Trey Farrer, who is their leading scorer, averaging over 19 points a game, which is third in the RMAC. For UCCS, it will be the same five that started yesterday's game with John L. Fugett, Benny Fungula, Jaden Washington, Jezza McKenzie, and Mac Stoddard. So the Mountain Lions, again, without, well, he's actually in uniform today, which is a good sign. Will Becker not starting, but the Mountain Lions could have used him a little bit because they gave up a lot of offensive rebounds yesterday, and that really kind of turned the momentum throughout.
Yeah, definitely. Will muddies up the middle. He takes away any of the O-boards from other teams. He does a great job in the paint. So it's good to see him in uniform, and hopefully he'll be able to get some minutes out there. Opening
tip will go between Farrer for Westminster. Griffins in their solid purple. They'll go from right to left to start things off. Mountain Lions in their home whites gold letters will go from left to right, and Stoddard wins the tip. So John Hill will get it started here for UCCS. Mack hands it off to a cutting McKenzie. Finds Fungula underneath the basket, but he can't corral it. So Westminster's first offensive possession, Farrer there. Division I transfer from Utah Valley.
Mountain Lions playing great defense right now.
Tough shot off the mark. Rebound to McKenzie. Jezza picks up his dribble, looks for some help. Now Stoddard and John Hill working a two-man game. Mack, step back three is good. And that's a good start because Mack did not shoot well yesterday.
Yeah, Mack was really short yesterday, but he wiped the slate clean with that. So good to see him make that three.
So Stoddard, the first 3 points of the ball game. And a three ball put up off the mark.
We saw a lot of Mountain Lions crash to the glass right there. That was great to see.
And another three. Oh, the follow from Benny Fungula.
Great energy to start off this first half from the Mountain Lions.
So Benny with the great follow slam. And UCCS, the first 5 points of the ball game. Cut, righty, scoop, no good, out of bounds, will go to UCCS. So Fungula with the early play of the game on that follow. Jezza and Mack, again, the 2-point game. Stoddard straight away missed it as McKenzie hit the deck in the lane, and Westminster comes down with it. Three ball, no good. Benny all by himself corrals the rebound.
UCCS is not giving up O boards today.
Washington with a triple. There we go. Jaden with three.
Great three-pointer by the freshman.
And Westminster calls a very early timeout as they find themselves down 8-0 here early on. It'll be just a 30-second, it looks like, so we'll stay right here as the Mountain Lions almost a complete opposite start to what they had yesterday.
Yeah, they started with a ton of energy. It's great to see it. Everyone has the energy. It's not just one person, so that's awesome to see.
Mountain Lions, 8 points. 3 of them for Washington and Stoddard, and then 2 for Fangula on that follow slam. So high energy, certainly. So whatever the coaching staff told the guys yesterday, so far it seems to have sunk in.
Yeah, definitely. It looks like they have new life today, so great to see.
Mountain Lions look like they'll implore a little bit of a press here as Fangula and Fugette are in the backcourt. Not a whole lot of pressure. Let's see as it gets the middle of the court, and then the Mountain Lions just back off.
Looks like just a little token pressure.
Down low to Ferrer, and the leading scorer for the Griffins has his first 2 points.
Smart read by them.
Tried to get it down to Benny, but coming around over the top was number 10, Avia. Stoddard thought about it a couple of times. And Washington another 3, that one's wide. Floater short. Mountain Lions are running. Fangula out in front of everybody. Step. Good kind of Euro step there from Fangula to change the pace, and he'll head to the free throw line.
This is something the Mountain Lions were missing yesterday. They weren't getting a lot of free throws attempts, so it's good to see them get to the line.
Benny gets that one to fall. He's a 77% free throw shooter. Baca and Becker check in for UCCS, so in fact Will is in. That's a good sign. Let's see how he gets up and down the court as Benny knocks down both free throws. And there's some contact down low between Becker and Farrer. And I think Will's going to pick up his first foul.
Will is such a tough kid. No matter how hard he falls down, he's going to get back up. You have to love to see that toughness from a player.
Westminster has to throw it out beyond the three-point arc. Farrer has his pocket picked almost, as there were 3 Mountain Lions around him. Then he tried to go around Becker and does with a nice little righty hook.
Good defense, but even better offense right there.
Kick out. Washington now drives into the lane and into the teeth of the defense, and he has it stripped.
Yeah, Benny was trying to get him to shoot right there. He had it wide open.
Dowdle with the step back J. It's good. And after a quick 10-2 start for UCCS, the Griffins have scored the last 4. Benny from just outside the free throw line. No good on that one. Nice bounce pass. And the extra one leads to a kind of turnaround J. Weird shot there from Westminster, and Becker clears it. Becker, don't see him shoot many threes, and there's probably a reason why. He left it off the front rim.
Yeah. Oh, nice take.
Nice move there from Avila. And Westminster all of a sudden is back to within 2.
Really hard thing when you make substitution because you want subs to keep up the same energy.
Benny, the triple. Oh, that's what we call a shooter's touch. Hit off the front of the rim and then fell in. So Fangula, three-pointer, gives UCCS a 5-point lead. Trying to fight through a screen is Noah Baca. Got kind of caught up. Another nice take. Rebound, tipped out. Won by the Griffins to a wide open corner 3, no good. And we're going to get a foul on Westminster as Becker had the block out. And that brings us to the media timeout. 14:03 to go in the first half. UCCS with an early 5-point lead. So Jasmine, early on, the Mountain Lions playing a lot better, certainly, than they did yesterday.
Definitely still better, yeah. Just missing some key aspects. It's the little things, like I said yesterday, details are going to win the game. And little details like O-boards, loose balls, that's going to cost you the game. They got to clean up on that.
John Hill running the offense, gets it off to Becker, who works it over to Benny. John Hill now takes the screen, gets to the free throw line, crossover, thought about it, now he's trapped. Fade away, turnaround, no good. Nice Noah Baca, though, crashing the boards, gets it out to Logan Bracamonte, who just checked in his shot, no good.
Noah Baca is all over the court right now, trying to put his hand on every ball.
Kick into the corner, good ball movement from Westminster, but the Mountain Lions are there every aspect, and Becker didn't step up to try and swat that shot. You wonder if maybe he's still kind of lingering a little bit, because normally I feel like he would have tried to go after that one.
Yeah, definitely.
Bangula the take, no good. Mountain Lions have had some really good looks, just haven't been able to finish a couple of them. Barr into the lane, working on Becker, and he's got 2 more.
Definitely a tough game between post players right now.
John Hill with the nice finish, and then comes away with the steal on the inbound as Westminster kind of made a lazy inbounds pass. Puget, kick out, Bracamonte 3. Nope.
Really unfortunate that shot didn't go in, but you got to love John Hill's fight.
Westminster quickly down the court, a 3-ball of their own, no good. Becker with a nice block out there. Baca, his three is good. Noah off the screen.
I love to see that from Noah.
Oh, Bracamonte lost his man and then didn't block out. Yeah, there we go. Becker with the steal.
Just, I guess, a little mind fart there. Luckily, we were able to get that rebound, though.
John Eel. Oh.
Oh, that's tough. Touched every part of the rim.
Heartbreaker for Fugate. And we're going to get a travel call on Westminster. That brings us to the under 12. Mountain Lions with a 6-point lead thanks to a couple of three-pointers. We'll be back with more Mountain Lion basketball in just a minute. So UCCS with a 6-point lead and possession coming out of that media timeout. McKenzie and Washington back, and Stoddard all back in the lineup, and David Gebetto's checked in for the first time for the Mountain Lions. So 4 changes there from the guys who were on the court at the beginning of that timeout. Stoddard, good move down low by the big man, and he'll get some free throws.
You gotta love Mac's patience. He works around all the defenders. He'll wait a second. He has great patience.
And you don't see Mac work the post a lot.
No.
He likes to kind of roam around the three-point arc, so it was good to see a couple of moves there from the big man.
Yeah, definitely.
Mac hits 1 of 2.
Men are fighting through a lot of screens and handoffs right there.
Good defense. Oh, got it all, the shot clock all the way down. The putback was missed, and Baca is able to bring it down the second time. Yeah, really good defense. Washington and Gebetto in particular were switching a lot of screens on that far side.
Yeah, great communication too.
And we're going to get a foul down low on David as he was trying to set a screen to free up Mac. A missed shot, and Westminster's missed their last 5 field goal attempts.
Just need the Mountain Lions to take advantage of some of these misses by them.
Gebetto into the lane, kick it out. and they call the block. Must have been inside the circle. That was number 25, Joe Heath for Westminster.
Yeah, he was definitely inside the circle. Smart of David to take it in after that, seeing he was inside.
Taylor Miller and Gabriel Oliveira check in for the Griffins. Tried to get it to a cutting Jezza, and it's poked back out of bounds. Baca puts up another long-range shot short. The Mountain Lions without Suf Elkinen tonight, as he's in a walking boot, so we'll probably see a lot more Baca, and a great block there from Washington to stop that layup.
Washington's such a young kid, but has such great upside.
Gebetto trying to split the defense. Oh, nice turnaround, just left it short. And again, Westminster misses an easy layup. Stoddard for three, no good.
There's some great defense being played out here by the Mountain Lions. It's just haven't really converted off of these missed shots.
Yeah, the Mountain Lions on defense have held Westminster scoreless for over 4 minutes, and the Griffins just one of their last 8 from the field. As UCCS will take the ball out of bounds. There we go. That ends a 2.5-minute scoreless drought for UCCS. So Mack with the layup.
And that's why I think Mack's going to be our Mack Player of the Year. He does everything.
That shot no good. Baca is able to come away with it. It's a screen from Washington over to Jezza. Jezza looking for Stoddard in the post. Said Mack's going to slip a screen, kick over into the corner. Good ball movement. Washington at 3, and it's good.
Washington's letting everyone know I'm a three-point shooter. Guard me.
Jaden Washington with the triple. He's got 6 points on a couple of 3 balls. And then he forces a jump ball. And the officials talking to a couple of players on the court, as I think there was a little bit of extracurricular, and that brings us to the media timeout. 7:11 to go. Mountain Lions currently doubling up the Griffins. So UCCS up 24-12 as they've been able to hold the Griffins scoreless for 5.5 minutes, and they are on an 11-0 run. Westminster will have the ball underneath the basket.
You can hear the communication out there. They're doing a much better job today communicating.
A little bit of a bump there, shot off the mark, so it doesn't matter. And John Hill is going to try and push the pace a little bit. Gets into the lane and then gets it back out to Washington. Another three! Jaden Washington, 9 points here in the first half.
That's a great three-pointer. He's shooting great tonight.
Oh, tough finish there from Drake Middleton, and he'll have a chance at a three-point play. That's the first points for the Griffins in nearly 6 minutes. So good stretch of defense there for UCCS as Becker will come in to replace Stoddard. And the lefty free throw is no good. A couple of Mountain Lions collide, and Bangula comes down with it.
But you love to see them get that board. They're not giving O boards up, so that's great to see.
Great feed down to Becker. I think he had baseline if he wanted it, but turned the opposite direction. Jezza, three from the corner. William working hard, but can't corral it. We're going to get a foul down low, I believe, on Jezza McKenzie. Just his first, fourth team foul, so not anywhere close to any sort of free throw scenario for either squad, actually. As it's been a pretty clean half for both teams. That one's short, as Benny, I think, might have gotten a piece of it.
Yeah, Mountain Lions really taking care of business today on defense. Oh.
And, yeah, they're going to get a carry as Benny kind of stopped his momentum, then tried to pick it up again. Regardless, it was either a carry or probably a charge because his defender was there too.
Yeah, I think we'd rather take the carry than the charge right there, so.
And now Coach Culver talking to Benny because it was great for him to lead that break quickly, but maybe he tried to do something that he doesn't normally do. So the Griffins now with possession, still a 13-point lead for UCCS. About 5.5 minutes to go in the first half. And John Eel, great job with the hands to tie up the Griffin player.
Nice job. John Eel just has so much fight to him. You gotta love to see that from a player.
Barr was trying to make a move, and John Eel just reached in and forced a jump ball situation. Kick, Baca, one more, Washington. Ooh.
Little heat check.
Barr, nice move around Becker, and he got two more. Three ball from Jezza in the corner. McKenzie with his first points of the game.
Yeah, the Mountain Lions are shooting pretty good from the three-point line.
Tough finish in a crowd by Middleton. And Jezza's got the last two Mountain Line buckets. Three ball, no good.
Seemed like kind of a rush shot there by the Griffins.
Trying to make up 14 points in one play, I feel like.
Yeah.
Becker hands it off to McKenzie from the free throw line. That one's short. William, though, the offensive rebound back out to Washington. Now John Hill at the top. And we're going to get a foul, a checking foul, on number 24 for Westminster. That brings us to the under 4 media. Mountain Lions continue to hold on to a double-digit lead. It currently sits at 14. So 14-point advantage for UCCS. Keegan Phillips checking in for the Mountain Lions for the first time in this game. And he will take the ball out underneath the Griffins basket. John Hill, one dribble three. And the Mountain Lions are really feeling it from beyond the arc as they are 8 of 19.
Oh, gotta love that. From just what we're seeing yesterday, they're really short, but now they are playing great and hitting those shots that they usually do.
Hopefully yesterday was a bit of a wake-up call. They know they cannot allow teams. They just can't take a night off.
Yeah.
Truly. You know, there might be a couple teams at the bottom of the standings, but they'll come up and bite you too. This RMAC 1 through 15 is capable of winning games just about every night. Great feed, and Phillips with the finish.
Nice finish by Keegan. Yeah, RMAC is a crazy league. Anything can happen. Anybody can be on top, so they definitely cannot take a night off.
The men's side extra tough this year. There are currently 3 teams ranked in the top 25 of the national standings for the entire country. Black Hills State, Colorado School of Mines. And now I'm going to put myself on the spot. And I believe it's... Hold on, I'll get it for you. I thought I had it.
Oh, looks like they were really looking for that charge call, but ended up with the body.
The other team, by the way, Fort Lewis. So Black Hills State, Colorado School of Mines, and Fort Lewis all ranked in the top 25 currently for D2 men's basketball. So going to the free throw line for Westminster will be Taylor Miller. And Miller knocks down the free throw. Now the Griffins putting together a full court press. Becker hands it off to Phillips, and Phillips hits a three. Everybody raining threes.
Yeah. Everyone wants their shot today, so.
7 Mountain Lions have hit a three-pointer in this game. Becker comes away with the steal. We're going to see a highlight. Nope, Griffins get back. Drops it off to Fugett, however. And John Hill, guess what? Another 3 points.
You got to love to see this.
UCCS lighting it up from beyond the arc as they have 10 three-pointers now in the first half. And then McKenzie comes away with a block.
Great defense, great offense. Mountain Lions are playing great two-day.
Becker, the spin move.
Oh, no.
Can't finish.
We're starting to see a glimpse of what Will was.
Ferrer in the post, working on Stoddard, kicks it out. Nice floating runner there from Avila. And the Mountain Lions will take a timeout. 14 seconds left on the shot clock. It looks like they're going to do just a 30-second timeout, so we'll stay right here as UCCS a 17-point lead. And Jasmine, I mean, if you're Coach Culver, like, what did you tell the guys after yesterday's game? I mean, it's a long season, so you're going to have outings like that. It's probably just going to happen. But like, what do you tell the guys to get them to play like this the next day?
I mean, if I was Coach Culver, I might have been really fired up when I went to the locker room. That would be me as a coach. But I know that he's pretty level-headed, so he probably talked to them on a level base, like, guys, this is just unacceptable. And I know all of them felt like that was unacceptable, so.
And they are making up for it tonight with a 17-point lead under a minute to go. Pangula pulls up from just inside the arc and left it short. So Westminster can have the last shot of the half if they so choose. Kick out, wide open three. Baca's a little slow. Benny comes down with the weak side board. UCCS now with 6 seconds to get a shot off. Benny, baseline, between the legs, puts up a contested shot, no good. Rebound, Baca beats the shot clock with the offensive rebound.
Oh, Noah Baca has been hustling all game long. That's great to see from Noah.
And Noah's got 5 points here in the first half as he got some extra playing time. We mentioned Suf Elkinen is out. He is in a walking boot for the Mountain Lions, who I think the officials are going to take a look at the official replay to see if he got the shot off in time. My guess is he did. I thought he got it off in plenty of time.
Yeah, same here.
So the 2 points haven't officially gone on the scoreboard just yet as we take a look at currently unofficial stats. Regardless, Mountain Lions with a pretty big lead there.
Yeah, they're playing great tonight. They're shooting well from the field. They're shooting well from the three-point line. You can't ask for much more from them.
21 of their 33 shot attempts have been three-pointers, and that basket did count for Baca at the buzzer, so UCCS with 45 points. So it's officially a 19-point advantage, and that field goal percentage will go up too. It changed a little bit. 44% though for the half, nearly 48% from three-point line. They must have done some early morning work today to get in some three-point shots.
Definitely. They had to be going up and shoot around shooting threes just the entire time. It looks like it at least. They're doing great. I mean, I said you couldn't ask for much, but I think I could ask for them to tie them on offensive boards right there.
We'll see if they can do that come the second half. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we will have the final 20 minutes. You're watching UCCS Mountain Lion Basketball.
As I look at this picture of our faculty, staff, and students, I'm reminded of how resilient our students are and how our faculty and staff have stepped up to support them this past year. As we approach the end of 2022, all of us at UCCS would like to wish you and yours a happy holiday season and a prosperous new year.
Picking the right college is key. And with one-on-one attention and hands-on experience, UCCS fuels success.
I wanted more than a degree.
So with innovative courses and affordable tuition,
UCCS fuels success.
Apply today at uccs.edu.
The mountain lion can travel up to 370 miles. Located primarily in North America, these majestic creatures can traverse a large variety of terrain. There are, of course, some natural barriers. UCCS. Find your inner mountain lion.
I really remember that because I was really excited and I was really scared, and it was really hard, saying goodbye to my family, and I think that was really scary for me, never leaving the state, being first generation and stuff. I didn't really know what to expect from my college experience.
The first thing that comes to mind when I think about what surprised me about living on campus is how open everyone was in the first couple of weeks to get to know other people. Me and a couple other people I had met started playing volleyball in just an open field, and then within 20 minutes there were about 30 people in the circle all just hitting a volleyball around, and it's something that just showed me how open people were to meeting new people.
I had never had the opportunity, to ever share a room growing up and stuff, and so it just so happened that me and my roommate got along very, very well, and as well as our other suite mates.
So I'm a resident assistant in Summit Village, and that is essentially a student upperclassman who lives on the floor with the new year freshmen, sometimes upperclassmen, who kind of just guide them through their first year on campus. There are tons of different rooming options here on campus. The first one that we see most commonly is known as Summit Village, and we have privates in a suite, we have private bedrooms, private bathrooms, we have a double in a suite, we have triples in a suite, so there's tons of different options. Definitely when you are coming into college, there's so many different personality types, and so it's really important to find an area within housing that is best for you. So I personally really love having a private bedroom, private bathroom, but then I have some friends who really enjoy being able to have a more social aspect, and so they have a double bedroom with a living room. Different floors have different themes. Let's say you really are enjoying leadership. Well, we have a leadership floor. Let's say you're a criminal justice major or a nursing major. We also have floors for that. Education, once again, my favorite floor because I'm an education major. There's even non-education based ones such as Colorado Living, and they do a lot of things filtered around the community, like going out to garden with the gods and just getting experience about what does it mean to live in Colorado Springs.
For me, when I'm not in class or not studying in the library, I'm usually hanging out with friends in their rooms, watching TV, playing video games, different stuff like that, or we're going off campus, either hiking in the bluffs behind the school or exploring Colorado Springs.
We have 2 dining halls that we're available to us to eat at, and when we go there, they have so many different varieties of food, and you really can just taper it to your diet. So I have residents who are vegan, and they have no trouble finding food on campus. I have people with gluten allergies or who are lactose intolerant, and they have the availability to go to the dining hall and eat whatever they want because they are accommodated there. But then there's people like me who literally want cookies every single meal and can get them, along with french fries and pizza and pasta. So there's just always different options every time of the day.
In the dining halls, there's different sections that are in each of them, both at the lodge and over at the Roaring Fork. And no matter what you're feeling, depending on any time of day, there's going to be options there.
I think a lot of people think on-campus living, is supposed to be super studious, super, serious, but I think it can be a lot of fun when you make it that way.
I've met some of my closest friends from just living on the same floor.
The one thing about living on campus is that chances of you getting involved in something tend to be spontaneous. They're not always structured. So you meet people that you normally wouldn't talk to or you normally wouldn't have classes with, and you'll have that opportunity just to study together, go out to eat together. So it's just kind of limitless.
I wanted more than a degree. So with innovative courses and affordable tuition, UCCS fuels success.
Apply today at uccs.edu.
The mountain lion is one of the strongest members of the feline family. The average mountain lion lives 5 times a day and consumes up to 3 times its weight in protein. It shares many characteristics with its domestic counterparts, the good and the bad. UCCS. Find your inner mountain lion.
About 90 seconds to go here at halftime. UCCS, their 19-point advantage. We ran down the team stats at the end of the half individually. Jaden Washington leading UCCS with 9 points on 3 3-pointers. Mackenzie's got 5 points, Stoddard with 6. We'll take a look at some of those highlights from some of these guys. John Elfuget had 8 points. He had a couple of threes. Benny Fungula had 7. You see Mac. Oh, yeah, that was the play of the game right there. That followed by Benny was absolutely awesome. Westminster Ferrer has a team-high 8. Again, one of the top scorers in the conference, about on his season average pace or so, as he drops in a couple more right there. Big man down low. Good take by Westminster. Overall, the Griffins didn't shoot 2-pointers that terribly. They were 1 of 9 from 3-point land.
Yeah.
So the Mountain Lions did a good job there. And good play here from John Hill to come away with the steal after the bucket. But, you know, overall thoughts, Jasmine, UCCS obviously took yesterday personal, I feel like, and Westminster just happened to be the unlucky team next on the calendar.
Yeah, definitely. I think they looked at that game and said, this isn't us, and came ready to play like how we know they can play. But it is a game of possessions, and this is a whole nother half, so they have to come out with that same energy again.
We'll see if the Mountain Lions can keep it up, and I would imagine with a 19-point lead, they have no interest in allowing Westminster to get back into this one. The Griffins will have the first possession over on the far side of the court. And the shot clock again not working. That happened the start of the half of the women's game too. The shot clock did not start when it was supposed to, so the official blows his whistle and they take 6 seconds off and restart. Good job by John Eel to poke that one away. Fuget's going to beat everybody down the court. He missed it.
Not the best way to start off the half, but let's see what they can do on defense.
John Eel read that move perfectly to come away with the steal initially, and then into the lane, shot off the glass by Miller.
Looking in to feed to Mac, trying to get the big man down low.
Mac with the nice feed. John Eel with the good hands. The shot off the mark though. Three ball, no good. Stoddard, his three, no good. But offensive rebound there from Mackenzie.
A little slower start to the second half than the first, but Mountain Lions looking to pick it up.
Great feed, Fungula running baseline, his shot no good. He's gonna have to put it up again quickly. Mackenzie, short, but followed his shot. Offensive rebounds galore for the Mountain Lions here early.
Great job by Jezza to follow his own shot, get that O-board, and go back up with it strong.
Mac got a piece of that, but I think he stepped out of bounds. Yeah, good defense though from Stoddard to alter the shot initially.
Looks like Matt tried to tip it off of Griffin player, but just quite couldn't get it before he fell out of bounds.
Off the inbound, Farrer has been off in this contest as he misses that shot there. And then a foul down low on the Griffins star player. Just his second. And a bad pass from Washington on the inbounds. Great behind the back pass and a flush from Farrer. He is the first player in double figures. He's got 10. Huguette thought he was going to shoot it. The Mountain Lions work it all the way around, and a wide open three for Max Stoddard.
Really unselfish play by Jonell. I thought he was going to shoot it as well, but great way to get one more pass out of each one. So.
Oh, and Max stood his ground. Didn't even go up with the shot, but they call a foul on him anyways.
Yeah, definitely a tough call. Coach Culver is not happy with that one, but I think Mac did a good job. Just got to keep standing straight up.
Biggest lead of the ball game, 20 points. The Mountain Lions have never trailed in this game. As the first free throw rolls in. Mac, good job to corral the rebound. Stoddard working on Ferris. Turnaround, fade away, no good. Looked pretty, shot just missed.
Yeah, definitely great moves. Some of those European style moves there from Mac. Great defense down there by Mac too.
Wow, great find there on the cut. Miller with the finish. Stoddard. Nope. Long rebound if you get though. John Ale will kill a little bit of time. Mountain Lions putting up shots early. They got a big lead. Maybe kill a little bit of a clock. Again, Mac. We're going to get a foul on the pass. That one was on Ferrer. Another foul for him, his third, and that brings us to the media timeout. Mountain Lions still holding on to a 17-point lead. Becker, Baca, and Gebetto check in for UCCS out of that timeout. As the Mountain Lions have the ball underneath the Griffin basket. William will take the inbound beyond the arc. Washington, oh, nice.
Oh,
They're
no.
going to say Becker set a moving screen of some sort. Yeah.
Real unfortunate because Washington has been on fire today from the three-point line.
All of a sudden, Jaden found himself wide open, and unfortunately it was because I think Becker moved his defender off. Shot from the free throw line, no good, and it'll go back to the Mountain Lions. Barr still the only player in double figures with his 11. And we're going to get a hand check charge there on Miller. John Hill saw a little bit of daylight and took advantage.
Yeah, they're just firing whenever from the three-point line today, and it's great because they're shooting great.
That's the 12th made three-pointer in the contest for UCCS. Mountain Lions with numbers. Handed off to Washington, has it rejected by far. Great defense there from the big man.
Yeah, in those situations right there, you got to take your time. You know someone's right there with you.
And Becker, I don't think he blocked it, but he certainly altered it. Washington, heat check, too much. And then the pass too far ahead for the Griffins as the game maybe gotten a little bit sloppy over the last minute or so.
Yeah, definitely a little bit sloppy. I mean, if the ball didn't go out of bounds, they were looking at a clean layup right there. And even though we have a 20-point lead, we just can't have those types of little mistakes.
Jezza McKenzie and Keegan Phillips check back in for UCCS. Gebetto into the lane. Great take and finish by David. Lefty will have an opportunity to three-point play. And he gets it to fall.
What I'm liking about this men's basketball team this year is that we're seeing a lot of kids this year. Last year, a few familiar faces, but seeing a lot more from the bench players this year.
No good. Gebetto with the rebound. Yeah, when you lose a 20-point score, it's almost got to fill it by committee. And that's certainly what you're seeing, the Mountain Lions, everybody getting involved.
Yeah, just before John Nels hit that last three, we hadn't had anybody in double digits, and that's because we had everyone scoring.
8 Mountain Lions have scored, 10 have seen the court, so certainly good balance there from UCCS. Gebetto's wide open. Got him the ball, probably a little late, and then he dribbled it off his foot.
Mountain Lions are doing a good job getting through the screens right now.
And then it's lost out of bounds by Westminster. Pace is definitely slowed here in the second half compared to the first half. Neither team nearly on the pace points-wise as they were. Great handoff. Becker, floater, and make it 9 Mountain Lion players who have now scored. Will's done a little bit of everything else, though. He's got 6 boards, 3 assists, and a couple of steals. So he might not have scored a lot of points, but he's doing a lot of other stuff.
Mountain Lions are just sharing the wealth right now, making sure everyone gets their points in.
They're going to call a foul there on Pierce Sterling, and that brings us to the media. UCCS still holding on to a big lead. It sits at 23. So UCCS here in the second half shooting 35% from the field, down from their 45%, but Westminster still shooting lower, so ultimately that's why the Mountain Lions lead has increased by 4 points here in the second half. As Fangula in the corner finds a wide open Phillips for 3, no good. So Fangula, Phillips, and Stoddard all back in the lineup.
Mountain Lions definitely have settled down, not making as many threes, but still playing good.
Good defense from McKenzie, but an even better move in the post there by Lewis Johnson. Jezza will try his hand at a three-pointer and drops it in.
You can't ask for much more than that. Like, even though the pace has slowed down, they're still taking good shots, making them here and there, so playing still very good.
And a foul there on Stoddard on the drive, so Westminster will get a couple of free throws, and it'll come from Donoval Avila. Washington and Fugate back in the lineup for UCCS, and Oliveira and Miller back for the Griffins. Bangula came down with the rebound. And they're going to get a foul on Westminster's Lewis Johnson. So Benny, good job to hold on to that board. Easy press break there from UCCS. Fugett, tried to go all the way cross court, and it was picked off.
Nice save there by the Griffins.
And then John Ale tried to get it back, but poked it out of bounds. Halfway through the second half, UCCS up by 23. Good feed. The finish, however, not there. Mountain Lions on the run. Fangula throwing it down.
Benny had to show him how it was done.
Griffins missed a dunk on their end, and Fangula said, check this out. Benny, his second highlight reel play of the game, as he had a follow slam in the first half. Take a look at this replay. Good job to get it out quickly, and Benny throwing it down hard. Wow. What a move and a finish by Sterling, as he was on the right side of the bucket but scooped it up with his left hand, was able to drop it in.
Yeah, definitely a great finish, and although the lead is pretty high right now, Mountain Lions still have to be careful.
Yeah, 9 minutes, still a lot of time left on the clock. Yeah, UCCS cannot give up too many easy buckets. I mean, I guess as long as they keep throwing down dunks, they'll be fine, but Washington looking for Benny. Gets him about 15 feet from the basket. Kick out. 3 ball, no good. Benny wasn't able to come away with the rebound, and the Griffins are heading the other direction. Fangula maybe a little crazy on that defensive effort there as he came flying across the court, but we're going to get a foul down low, and the Griffins will shoot more free throws.
Yeah, Benny is trying to play really, really hard, but maybe doing a little bit too much there, so something that Coach Culver might want to keep an eye out on.
That foul went on Stoddard, his third. So 17 fouls here in the half for UCCS. So Westminster will have a chance to shoot some free throws the rest of the way and score with the clock stopped. Knocks down both, and the deficit is back to 20. Washington wide open, Max Stoddard, and another throwdown for the Mountain Lions.
That was a great idea from Washington right there. He saw Mac down low, and he was like, got to get him the ball.
And then a quick counter by the Griffins on the other end as Miller drops in 2. Great behind the back pass. Stoddard unable to hold on to it, though. It's poked out by Westminster.
It does look like the Mountain Lions are just easily breaking the Griffins' press.
Mountain Lions at this point probably just need to take some time off the clock. Stoddard says forget that and throws up a 3. Left it long. Good hands by John Ale to knock it away. Still being a pest. Oh, almost had another one. Behind the back pass, no good. Hit his teammate in the face, I feel like. Fangula, handoff, Washington, layup.
Great transition offense for the Mountain Lions. They're just doing so well in some of these key things that they weren't doing well in last night.
3-ball, no good. Rebound, McKenzie. Kick into the corner. Washington's three. Such a smooth stroke from the freshman.
And the crowd is just loving Jaden's three-pointers tonight.
For Washington, he's now got 14 points as a timeout is called, and it'll turn into our media. Mountain Lions increase their lead. They're up 25.
Beat.
Welcome back inside the Gallogly Event Center. UCCS at this point kind of just lighting it up as they have the green light to shoot from just about anywhere at this point. They have 4 players in double figures, another with 9, and all but 1 who have played have scored. Oh, his own teammate ran into him. And 12's going to be unhappy, but it was his own guy who
took him down.
Took him down.
Yeah, he got up looking for a foul, but his own teammate.
And one of the officials is calling for the media, but they literally just had it, didn't they?
Yeah.
Because there was a coach's called timeout early. Oh, all right. Apparently not. I thought there was a coach's called timeout already in this half, but apparently there was not. So this will be our media timeout. Mountain Lions still up big. So a couple of quick back-to-back timeouts. These guys should have fresh legs for the last 6 minutes and 42 seconds, although they will have another media timeout in a few minutes. So we'll see how that goes. Got to make that money. Media timeout selling all those commercials, and there's a foul out near midcourt on Westminster. That is the 7th team foul, so John Eel will get a 1-and-1.
Yeah, being down this bad, I don't know if it's in the best interest of the Griffins to keep fouling the Mountain Lions. We are a pretty good free throw shooting team.
Especially the guards. I mean, John Eel's going to have the ball in his hand a lot, and he is probably the team's best free throw shooter.
Yeah.
As he knocks down both of those. Good take and an even better finish off glass by Avia. And he'll get a chance at a three-point play. And Avia is in double figures as well. He also has 11. Make it 12, and that's good for a team-high number.
Just easily breaking that. Oh, wow.
Noah Baca on the alley-oop from Fugett.
Noah Baca definitely has the most bounce on the team. He's just a little quiet about it.
I mean, Baca's listed at 6'3". That may be generous, though, and he absolutely got up and threw down that alley-oop.
No, like I said, he has a lot of bounce, but I definitely stand at least an inch taller than Noah Baca, so.
Steal by the Griffins on the full court press and a couple of quick buckets for them as deficit still sitting at 22. Oh, and then a bad pass results in another turnover. I have a feeling we're going to get a timeout here from Coach Culver real quick.
Maybe not.
Maybe not. Just to calm down his team a bit. Now they're having a hard time getting the ball in. Fugett came away with it. The spin move, John Eel. 2 alley-oops from John Eel. This one thrown down by Keegan Phillips.
And the crowd is getting really excited about that. Everyone's hyped up and the energy's good here in Gallogly.
Baca can't get that one to fall. Westminster's going to run, and the easy finish.
Yeah, in these moments, you got to take care of the ball. These little mistakes can't be happening.
I mean, the Mountain Lions going for highlight plays. Great job there by Washington to poke away what was a long pass, and the Mountain Lions smartly bring it out. And the shot clock should have reset because there was a change of possession, and it did not. So that's what the officials stopped the game for. As Gebetto and Stoddard come back in. Phillips, the drive, and a jump. Ooh, I thought there was a lot of ball, but they were going to call a foul, so Keegan will head to the free throw line.
Yeah, it looks like the Griffins agreed with you on that one, but nevertheless, giving Keegan a chance to get 2 more points up there.
That foul was on Pierce Sterling. That's his 3rd. So again, both teams will shoot free throws for the final 4 minutes and 12 seconds. Keegan missed that one. Missed both free throws. Nice feed by Farr, but even better defense there by Gebetto to come away with the steal. Tried to rush it, I think, and again, the Mountain Lions just need to kill some clock at this point. I get wanting to get out and run, wanting to create a highlight play, but
right now it's really important just to take care of the ball. Like with other teams in this RMAC, you can't give them these opportunities. John Hill taking some leadership right now, trying to kill the clock.
Stoddard, short. Farr with the easy finish at the rim. And UCCS calls a timeout from the bench. And it'll be a full, so we'll do the same. Mountain Lions still up big as it currently sits at 18.
The mountain lion can travel up to 370 miles. Located primarily in North America, these majestic creatures can traverse a large variety of terrain. There are, of course, some natural barriers. UCCS. Find your inner mountain lion.
I wanted more than a degree. So with innovative courses and affordable tuition, UCCS fuels success.
Apply today at uccs.edu.
So UCCS will have possession underneath the basket. Keegan Phillips will take it out for the home team. Just under 3 minutes to go here in the Gallogly Event Center. Baca did a good job for a one-man press break. Buget is going to take the shot off the rim. And foul's going to go on 13, Lewis Johnson, and so Stoddard will head to the free throw line.
That killing clock ideology did not last into the halftime or into the after the timeout.
A whole 8 seconds came off the clock after the timeout. Now the Griffins look like they're just going to run their offense. The last 3 or 4 minutes of gameplay has been really hectic up and down, and both teams now maybe just doing a little bit of practice, if you will, running through their offense. Buget, good job to get over midcourt, and he'll smartly pull it out. Phillips, short. Couple of jumpers back-to-back there for Joe Heath. Great press break by the Mountain Lions, truly. Nice feed to Stoddard, who lays it up and in.
They've been breaking that press all night.
And it's with quick passes. I mean, that's how you do it because the team's not going to be able to run as fast as the ball. So great job by the Mountain Lions as they're getting quite a bit of press break practice here over the last 9 or 10 minutes of this game. That shot no good.
Great.
And the rebound, yep. Good job by Mack. Out running, Gebetto feeds it to Mack, and he drops in a couple more. He's got 17. And it's just a substitution timeout call. Oh, never mind. They just changed it to a 30. So, Jasmine, a minute left in this game. UCCS up by 20. Overall thoughts, this is the way you like to rebound, right?
Oh, yeah. They are playing really, really good. Whatever they did last night, whatever they did to get their mind right, they did it well, and they need to continue to do it. I would just say in these last minutes to look back and think about like the little things that you can't do against Black Hills, that you can't do against Fort Lewis, things like that.
Yeah, UCCS definitely has some tough games coming up as they do still have, they only play Fort Lewis once this year actually, so, but it'll be on the road and that's right after the new year. So you get to avoid one of the top teams twice at the very least. They still have to play Colorado School of Mines. Actually, they only play Mines once as well. So avoid a couple of the top teams multiple times. That's a favorable schedule for UCCS if they can win the rest of these ball games.
Yeah, definitely. And they, just like we said before, they have to make sure they come ready to play every game. No game is a given.
John Hill doing a great job, one-man clock killer. Gebetto step back, do some one-on-one moves, then has his shot blocked. Was looking like he was trying to do a little bit of like Harlem Globetrotters where he went down to the ground and popped back up. I don't think he did it on purpose, but.
It is what it is.
The only thing in doubt now is what the final score will be as Westminster has possession here, and they drop in a couple more.
And the clock stopped for a little bit, but that's okay.
So UCCS, talk about a bounce back after last night's very ugly showing. They get a 16-point victory over visiting Westminster. And Jasmine, kind of final thoughts on this one as UCCS moves forward in the schedule.
Well, whatever they did last night worked today, and they got to keep doing that every night, every game, every practice. But I'm sure we're going to see more games like this from these boys, and I'm looking forward to them.
So we take a look at some highlights as we kind of wrap this game up, run over a couple of the individual leaders for UCCS because that's what people care about. Max Stoddard had a game-high 17. Benny Fungula had arguably, well, he had 2 of the top 3 plays of the game. He had that follow dunk, and then he also had an alley-oop later on. I might have to give Noah Baca potentially the play of the game, though.
I vote for Noah Baca. I vote for Noah.
And all 6'2" of them rose up with no problem. This is the second throwdown from Benny. That was a pretty good one, too, on the fast break. But Noah Baca's alley-oop was arguably the play of the game. And speaking of, there we go. Asking you shall receive. Baca had 7 points, so good showing from him. 10 from Jezza, 14 from Jaden Washington, and 13 from John Il Fugette. As UCCS improves to 8-3 on the season, 2-2 in RMAC play. They are back in action next Friday and Saturday right here in the Gallogly Event Center when they welcome in Colorado Christian and Chadron State. That's going to do it from University of Colorado, Colorado Springs. For Jasmine Jeffcoat, I'm Jason Carter. Thank you so much for joining us as the Mountain Lion men pull off a victory, and we'll see you next Friday right here when they take on CCU.